Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. And in today's video I'm going to be discussing the weather for the UK for the next week to 10 days. So I'll just be quickly a quickish like video like with this. So I'll be showing the GFS and then the GFS on ensembles to see what they're shown for the next week to 10 days. Then after this video goes up, about half an hour later I'll be doing a longer video on a potential cyclone that could form in the Indian Ocean that could affect Australia, so you'll have to keep an eye out for that. So if we look at the GFS first here, so if we go to the 3rd and then into the 4th of January, got just a plain like southwesterly wind here, so pretty mild, but at night it could be quite cold towards the south because you're under that high pressure, so there isn't much like circulation, so there could be some frost and maybe like bits of fog in the south on Saturday, even in the night. But like apart from that, it's just like basically just a plain like westerly wind. Then if we go on into the 5th and then into the 6th of January, we've got low pressures just waiting to attack from the west, and like this is indicative of positive NEO and AO, and like you can see the low pressures look pretty ominous, and like there's no signs of cold there really for the first seaward future. Then like that low exits out, and then we've got more lows coming in the 8th of January, and then into the 9th of January we just got more like westerly winds, so we're not really breaking out of it like really, and like this looks quite showery and mild. And then as going on into the extended range, so the more unreliable range, but like it's still showing the southwesterly wind, so that's pretty mild coming in from the Azores, so the temperatures will be slightly above average as well with this. And as we're going into the 11th and then into the 12th of January, we were just establishing the westerly winds again and potential showers. And if you look at the precipitation, you can see the showers around the UK, like the north of England, the southern parts of Ireland, the southern parts of England. There's just showers just coming in from the west. And as we go on in towards the 13th and the 14th, and then into the middle of the month, it's slightly colder airflow comes in to the on the 14th. It's more of a northwesterly wind. So like that, like that's more of a change. And then if you look at the isotherm, it's going towards -5 across the UK, so that's more cool, but it's an extended range. But then like as we go on, that just like quickly goes away. Then high pressure tries to form around Scandinavia and tries to turn winds into the east, but it fails and slips into Europe. Then we're actually getting more of a southerly wind here coming in from Europe, and in the winter it's actually quite cold winds. And if you look at the dew points here, it's like well below 0, and this could support cold nights. And if we look at the 2-meter temperatures, large parts of the UK are below 0. And then if we look at see, like on Friday evening on Jan the 17th at 6 o'clock, it's 1-2 degrees across the UK, like some places 0, so pretty cold. Then if we look at the 850 HPA in the ensembles for Newcastle upon Tyne, so we're getting that dip of that northwesterly wind, then like it starts to get milder, so above average, and then like there's some like dips and then rises and dips and rises, and but as you can see, as we go on, it gets more unreliable and there's more spread. So basically we'll have a bit of a cooler interlude, then like it'll get milder, then they'll just get around average. So basically for the first seaward future, it'll be around average to above average temperatures. So if you want cold, there's no signs of it really in the future, but obviously it's winter and anything can change, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And the stratosphere still looks pretty cold as well, so there's no signs of a sudden stratospheric warming, and we're gonna have to look out for that. And then if we get that sudden stratospheric warming, that can lead to potential blocking for the northern parts of the hemisphere, and that could bring some easterly winds or northerly winds for Europe and the UK. So we'll have to see like what happens with that. But yeah guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to be doing another video in like half an hour, and that's for the potential cyclone that could form in the Indian Ocean. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and I'll like see you in the next 30 minutes.